guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna be playing Limbus Company. Today I have with me.
Nice.
Oh. Okay, you know what? For once, you interrupting me is is technically correct. Wrong fucking keybind. No. We are playing the Arcanites collab with Limbus. Rebelion de la Masa, which I guess is Pilgrimage of Compassion. I don't know. Okay, anyway. What?
It's Rebellion of the People.
Yeah, no, I know. Just, I don't know why there's a second title. Look, leave me alone! Oh, it automatically selected hard for me. What? That's crazy.
You get more bonus if you do the hard mode.
Well, we're gonna do the hard mode anyways, so... Clear within 10 turns. Okay. Sheesh.
That's standard. What? That's standard. Oh.
Wait, why is it only these? What?
Oh no, anyway. Go forth, Hongyan. Kill them all.
That's like highly unfortunate, because now this is the only team I have. Why is this the hard mode version? Well, I guess I have these goobers, right? I don't know if they're better though. Oh, so the hard mode version limits what you can take?
No, it's just... They're just standard.
So this is in the other one too, easy.
Oh, yeah, that's
Shut up, Gregor. No one asked. Sorry.
I see you uptight, Ryoshi.
Of course I did. I was exploring a Lobotomy Corporation branch when my consciousness sinks into the depths. The sense of cognition itself is a concept without form, floats into the shadow of an ever-widening river, swept up in its currents to nowhere. When we ran into an abnormality, but Saad told us that Hongyun's Lobotomy Corp branch should be free of any abnormalities. The abnormality, which had appeared out of nowhere, more otherworldly than we'd encountered so far in our journey, and deep blue. It was fathomlessly blue and seemed to have a pull that endlessly drew us into itself. Just as I was about to recall this abnormality, a myriad of sceneries and a flood of incalculable thoughts crashed into my mind like the wild waves before ebbing away from its shores. I was already lost and adrift somewhere within my own consciousness when I realized this. Just how long am I going to be adrift? The sensation of my own consciousness floating away is quite the infinite. Floated about in that strange state for a while. Oh, bruh, no! Rabbit creature. I see her. I can hear her.
That's a donkey.
What? That's not...
No.
That would have been my guess. What? Never mind. This is the Uma Musume collab. No. An unfamiliar voice seizes my aimlessly drifting consciousness. What is her voice like? High-pitched, low-pitched?
Do you remember what kind of pitch Virgilius was going for in the April Fool's event?
No, because I wasn't here for that one, remember?
I sent you the first one, though.
No. I don't remember.
Guess we're watching that afterwards.
High pitch or low pitch?
Yeah. More high pitch.
Creature pitch or not creature?
No, not creature.
Not creature.
Are you Dante?
Hmm? Fog of my vision clears as the voice breaks through the waves, and a concerned expression comes into view. Yes, I am. Wait, she can hear him?! No, it's just because he nodded.
Ah, what a relief.
Gregor, I think Dante's come too. So who are... I was about to ask further questions to this stranger with particularly long, animal-like ears, but felt the drowsiness coursing back with the terrifying memories of the dream, rendering me unable to speak. I have to get a hold of myself. After an indeterminate amount of time had passed, I barely managed to... Yo, wait, I've seen this from the trailer! I barely managed to wake myself from slumber to get a grasp of my surroundings, only to find myself surrounded by more unfamiliarities. There was that stranger from earlier, sitting atop a rock and silently taking in the sights. A young girl who probably saved my life. Wait, so were those animal ears after all? Okay, that's not important right now. Bruh, Dante, what the? I have to prioritize figuring out just where in the world I ended up. So we're standing by the Iberian. Is that Iberian?
Yes.
The Iberian coastline. How are you feeling? I'm a little out of it, but I'm okay otherwise. Iberia? Huh? Yes, we're in Iberia. Well, given that we're next to an ocean, maybe I drifted all the way to Eucorp's Great Lake? Iberia was an unfamiliar name, but that was all I had to go on, given that the city was still full of more unknowns than knowns to me. I radioed your colleagues. Oh, I radioed your colleagues when you briefly woke up earlier. They'll be here any minute. Wait, my colleagues? You must have run into the sinners then. Oh, wait, my colleagues? You must have run into the sinners then. The fog of my mind immediately cleared as soon as I realized that the sinners were all nowhere to be seen. Sinners? I think so. I ran into them earlier. They were looking all over the place for someone with a clock for their head. It's a pretty unique description, so I could tell right away that you were the person they were looking for. So this clock head does come in handy. Manager Bud! Ante.
We brought the A-team.
Is this the A-team? Gregor's on this team.
Gregor Slumber's great.
Bro! Listen, he's just not... Bro, my man needs a good ID, okay? Like,
That's
just...
a good idea. What do you mean?
What good ID?
Hey, Shu.
Okay, that's... Okay, but in comparison to every other Hey Show ID...
I mean, he's still very good. I wouldn't say he's bad.
Most of the time, I do put him on the bench team. Between him and
a lot
Rodia.
better than... He's a lot better than Yi-Sang and Sinclair.
Wait, Yi-Sang Haishu's goated. What? You take that back.
I just don't think he's quite ideal.
I don't think you're quite ideal, bitch.
I spilt my tea. I hate you.
Oh.
This is your fault. Did you say Coke?
No!
Dude.
You're smelly. I hope you know that.
You do this to yourself.
What do you mean? No, I don't. Okay. Anyway, back to being serious because I have to voice act everything. I'd woken up in an unfamiliar place to an unfamiliar face, and amidst of all this around sense of displacement, the faces that appeared before me were certainly a sight for sore eyes. Gregor, Honglu, Miss Rabbit here. Yo, see, even he agrees! You know what, Gregor, you are my boy. I take it back. Miss Rabbit here told me she found you unconscious by the ocean. Whew. I came as fast as I could, and oh boy. I was worried that something bad might have happened. Glad to see you're holding up fine. Were you lost at sea? Wait, what voice did I give Honglu? I gave Gregor, like, more scrungy. Grungy, that's not a fucking word. Like, grunge, like... I need to cough more when I'm talking as Gregor. Were you lost at sea? I don't know. Well, I do think... What was that noise? I do think I'm fine. Though I guess not having any way to drink water is finally coming in handy. You should go get that checked out just in case. Wait, your head's waterproof, right? Riker takes a moment to study his breathing, then mutters a casual quip as he lights a cigarette. Well, he doesn't seem that concerned. Maybe we're not actually in that much danger. So, what happened? Where are we? Do you remember entering that Lobotomy Corp branch Zichun told us about? Yeah. Yeah, we ran into a new abnormality and got sucked into it before we even had the chance to do anything. Man, I really thought that was it for us. Especially with you getting sucked in there too, Manager Bud. But when we came to, despite waking up with our faces down in some ditch, we were all fine without a scratch. Well, there was quite the mess when we realized that you got missing. We wanted to search for you immediately, but it took a while before we got a better bearing of where we were. So we're not at U-Corp's Great Lake? Some of us consider that to be a distinct possibility, but it's unlikely. Ishmael was really certain that we were not in District 21. Excuse me. She did concede that we might be in an unknown area within the Great Lake of the outskirts, but that doesn't seem likely either, given what the rabbit-eared lady said there. The outskirts region of the Great Lake? I've met all kinds of people from all over Terra, but I've never met anyone who referred to the Iberian Sea that way. Terra? Iberia? As I found myself puzzled by these unfamiliar terms, a very obvious question suddenly struck me. Speaking of which, who are you? Huh? Really? You fellas haven't introduced yourselves to each other yet? It's just that it's just a lot's taken. Understandable. You did just wake up from a pretty harrowing experience. Actually, would you like to do the honors yourself?
I'm Amaya, the leader of Rhode Island.
Wait, that's real! I thought this was a meme! Okay. Okay. Okay, I've never played Arknights. I know nothing about this game.
So what did you think was the meme?
I thought the meme was that she's from Rhode Island. Like, the state in America. Like, the meme. I don't know.
No, the meme is that she's a donkey. Yeah, no, it's Limbus Island.
What? Okay.
I have to send you that thing.
No! Have you ever played... No, you've played Arknights.
Yeah. I'm gonna make people angry because I say I got Ling and then immediately quit.
What does that even mean?
It's the equivalent of getting like one of the best IDs in the entire game that can easily carry you through everything, that's only available basically on Walpurgis, and then quitting.
Bruh. You're a bully. All your friends who play Arknights probably pissed with you too. For a moment. Okay.
Please just call me Amaya.
No, bro! The line! It's the line from the trailer! Sorry, I'm fine. The trailer did look really cool, for not knowing what was going on. I'm Dante, manager at Limbus Company. I know I'm late, but thanks for saving my bacon. Bro, what is this line? It seems that this Rodeo Island is a pretty big corporation, but... Actually, it's Rhode Island, Gregor! Gregor trails off ominously and scratches his head before continuing with some mild trepidation. This young lady with the rabbit ears doesn't know what the head is at all.
As far as I know, there aren't any organizations in Terra with the same characteristics as the one Mr. Gregor explained. At least not with a name like the Head. Also, sorry, it's Rhodes Island, not Rodeo.
Bro, real! Gregor, you dumb... Okay, I'm fine. Sorry, Gregor's kind of bad with names. Real. So what you're... Also, has Dante not acknowledged that she can hear him speak? Like... Dante.
I don't think that needs to get acknowledged.
Bro's asleep right now, for real. This is a dream. People can hear him talk. It's not real.
And let him live that peaceful dream.
Honestly, it might be better than having to deal with Rhodia all day. Oh, God.
Interested in Rodia hate? I agree.
So what you're saying is we're not in the city anymore? It'd be weird for any higher-ups at these huge corporations to know less about the head than we do, let alone be completely clueless about it. Well, maybe we've tumbled into a previously undiscovered zone of the outskirts or the ruins. Probably. See, the ruins is a location and people keep fucking memeing on me. Bro, every time I talk about my theories. Anyway, it's real. It's real. Confirmed.
Yeah, it is a real place.
Yeah, but it's always mentioned in separation of the outskirts, so it's its own little subsector. I was right. Sorry, I keep creaturing, bro. It's hard not to. We've already been here for 15 minutes and we're not even past the first node. Oh, fudge. It's gonna be a long day.
It's gonna be like 5 hours, possibly 6.
Are you really gonna stay up the whole time, or are you gonna abandon me at the boss fight?
I mean, it would keep up our tradition, but I think I'll stay.
The tradition is that you leave at the boss fight!
I don't know what you're talking about.
Stinky.
I've never once done that.
Okay, I'm gonna just chug this tea really quick. Hold on. Okay, never mind. That's a big-ass cup of tea. Ah! I made this to try and help my throat, but honestly, I think it made it worse. But I guess it's fine. I thought it was, lemon ginger. It turns out it was peach something else. So my mom must have just stuffed the packet in the same box. So... Okay. Or maybe we've really found ourselves in a completely different world. If their conjecture is correct, we're in way bigger trouble than I thought. This wasn't like the time we accidentally stranded ourselves in the outskirts via a door in the corridor. Amaya stared at me with some concern as though she felt my distress.
I think I can draw a connection to something else that's happened here.
Really?
Yes, recently, anomalous signs and events have been occurring in Iberia ever since a mysterious dimensional door appeared at sea.
Bruh, okay, so we just accidentally walked in a door at the bus. Cool.
And it's been said that...
Punted through a door, Lobcorp.
No!
And it's been said that this dimensional door is connected to some very, very distant... to something very, very...
Whoa, brain. I can't keep a consistent voice for her, dude. This is hard. Okay. I don't know how I did this last time. I think eventually all the voices just melded into one.
And it's been said that this dimensional door is connected to something very, very distant. To something that we've never observed before. So...
it seems reasonable to theorize that dimensional door is how we managed to cross over to this world. I really would have appreciated Faust's input. Where'd all the other sinners go anyway? A bit late on the uptake to be gawking around for other sinners now, don't you think? They're at a settlement near here, where they're all helping out with various odds and ends of the village, while taking turns searching for Dante, of course. You know, I never thought about how difficult it would be to search for someone when we're, like, fish out of water, too. Man, barely even got a wink of sleep since yesterday. Everyone's gotta be really tired then, so it's just you two out here for now? No. No, Ish and Yisang are the other half of the search party. We just happen to be the last group in rotation. They must be searching elsewhere to find new manager, bud. We got the news early thanks to Amaya's comms gear, but the other teams didn't. Yeah, we got lucky. The other teams, well, we don't have any way to get in touch with them, so they'll probably continue their search until their shift is done.
Or are we talking about the village you mentioned earlier?
Mentioned? Oh my god! Yeah, right. You've not been there yet, huh? I guess it's a bit off the beaten path. Well, we're gonna have to rendezvous with the other sinners anyway, so let's head out village for now. Something seemed to pique Amaya's interest as she fell into a contemplative silence before carefully speaking up.
I would like to accompany you there.
Sure, I don't see why not. You helped us find Manager Bud, and more importantly, you seem to know a lot more about this place than we do.
No, the little... I don't actually know Iberia that well either, but I should be of some help. They've closed their borders and have practically locked out any foreign influences from affecting them. But I did get a briefing before the mission.
Closed borders, huh? Then how'd you get in, Miss Amaya?
We follow Dr.
I'm not even gonna try.
directions and illegally crossed the country. What?
Calcit.
That is not what I would have guessed based on that.
Just Calcit.
There's another T there!
Calcit.
Whatever. Oh my gosh. Bro. Maybe I don't voice act this one, jeez.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun doing it last time, so I wanted to do it again, but... I think I told you I had like an allergic reaction yesterday, today? Maybe. I don't remember.
No.
My mom gave me a Bailey's, which is just like alcohol with sweet cream, but it's like a really special like mixture.
Okay.
And they have to put some extra stuff in it to keep like the cream from, you know, burling and spoiling and stuff. Never had it before, so I'm wondering if I'm allergic to it because after I drank it, my throat felt like it was closing.
Yeah. That's suboptimal.
It is suboptimal, but I drink it only because it tastes good.
Oh my god.
It was tasty! What do you want me to do?
Bruh.
Not drink the thing that's making allergic.
Well, not confirmed if it was an allergy, but it just, that's what I would imagine an allergic reaction was like. I could still breathe. It just hurt really bad.
I don't know. I'm fine.
What do you mean, My throat's just a bit scratchy this morning, but, you know, it'll be fine.
Okay.
What? Wait!
You still eat stuff that, you know, you might be allergic to. Stairs.
Nah.
I mean, nah.
Bro, moment.
Illegally?
Bro, that's... Oh, does that mean you crossed the border without obtaining any permission, Amaya?
We had to cross the border somehow in order to investigate how and why the dimensional door came to be.
Huh. Is it normal for pharmaceutical companies to be doing that? Large Large pharmaceutical companies often dispatch their agents for missions.
Yes, Rhodes Island is, in its essence, a pharmaceutical company researching treatments for people infected with oripathy. But we also work to prevent and assist in the management of various situations that can occur in high-risk areas.
High-risk areas, huh? Wait, what about your companions? I doubt you came all the way here on your own.
That's, we were forced to split up due to certain forces that were in pursuit. Wait, stop! Maya's ears twitched as she came to stop and began scanning the surrounding area. Then, there. As we stood about confused, Amaya noticed something, Noticing something, pointed towards the seashore hidden behind large and cragged rock formation.
What are we supposed to... Huh?
There, we saw someone wielding a lengthy greatsword.
Bickering with two familiar...
My God!
Again, move. You're in the way. You needn't worry as you do. We've had ample experience battling monsters who are much like them. Listen, I'm not worried, it's... Come on, better to have 3 fighters than 1, right? Besides, you're the first person we've run
ran into out here, so we've got a lot of questions now. He's saying, Ishmael. Dante, you're unharmed. And here I was getting ready for a 3 days long search. What a relief. We were all really worried that we might never be able to find you. We managed to find them, thanks. Bro, I'm about to give up on the voice acting and just fucking read it.
That's fine.
My throat is hurting so bad.
It's like, this is like the first node, basically. Like,
It's gonna be lengthy, this one, yeah.
yep.
Are the other ones, like, less, or is it, like, a little bit less?
Lengthy than this. Maybe a little bit less.
Okay. We'll say how I'm feeling. We managed to find them here thanks to Miss Amaya. Amaya? Are you two acquainted? Not a good time for a reunion. It can wait until after we take out the sea monsters. Skydie, are those organisms the seaworms Dr. mentioned? There's sea terrors, to be specific, the less sophisticated ones among them. And they're probably here for me. Sea terrors. No! I don't like squishy noises! I hear this sticky noise of something viscous slithering against the rocks. When I turn to face the origin of the unsettling noise, I smell the heavy, wet scent of brine. Ew! The end of my gaze awaits strange monsters, unlike distortions, unlike abnormalities, unlike anything I'd ever seen. It is as though the sea itself, is encroaching on the land. I was almost certain we weren't at the Great Lake, but not so sure anymore. Her experiences with the thick scent of brine at the Great Lake must have put her in a weary mood. As Ishmael seemed to be a lot more apprehensive about these monsters than anyone else. You think those creatures could be whales or mermaids? I don't know. The Great Lake and the outskirts are full of unexplored mysteries, after all. Dante, what do your senses say? It's unclear. I'd say the closest comparison I could make with them is the whales, but even that's not conclusive. Huh. More enemies on the horizon. We should prepare for battle. Doesn't seem like we can help things out with them, though. So let's take them out. Bro, why is it? Bro, what a bean. Okay. Oh gosh. Wait, she's my announcer? Actually, wait. I did buy her, so I guess never mind.
Oh.
What do you mean, What? Why are you going up? What?
I was just laughing. You bought the announcement.
Well, yeah! I'm not gonna have enough pulls for this damn event, so I was like, okay, you know, I get the announcer and I get 20 pulls, so I'm fine with purchasing that.
I was just remembering the guy who like has his phone next to his laptop at the top right and was just playing the voice lines.
No!
He played Limbus.
Bro, saving $20.
Hey, do you read the funny? Or you just go in then?
The what? You think I'm reading what they have to say?
Let's just say the Seaborn has a reputation among Arknights players.
What? No! Bro, I thought we left this shit in Ruina. No! Oh my gosh, okay. Well, you know, it's a good thing I brought my A-team. This is kind of terrifying, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you saying, I don't want to die! Unbreakables? On 2 5s?
No, it's so Jover.
일기당천.
Oh, just kill them.
말로 고작 이 정도 탕류의 허덕이나. 저 해충들을 도려내. 하나 넘. 오야.
Good thing they attack another enemy.
넌 푸름을 틔울 수도 없겠구나. 하나 넘고 둘 넘고 꺾고 제쳐라.
시도는 좋았어.
Oh, he's the only adept, so he has the leash buff. Actually, I just saw that. How many of them are there? Oh gosh, okay. Never mind, I don't want to look at that number. That makes me stressed out.
자, 어느 쪽일지 잘 생각해보라고.
Sorry, yeah, you're seeing my entire screen.
그쪽 방향이 아닐 텐데.
There you go.
넌 푸름을 틔울 수도 없겠구나.
Why am I like extra creature
넌
today?
푸름을
What the hell?
틔울 수도 없겠구나.
Oh no.
That's the creature
놓고
name.
열어젖히고.
What do you mean that's the creature way?
Sense creaturing. These are creatures you're fighting.
So what kind of like reputation do they have amongst Arcanite players?
They're despised in the way that like we'd have never really had before.
Okay.
일기당천. 바람 불어오는
There's
대로.
not even like a Lob Corp or like a
바람
Ruina
불어오는
comparison?
대로. 짓밟아라. 넌 푸름을 틔울 수도 없겠구나. 뱀으로
Parasite tree?
넌 푸름을 틔울 수도 없겠구나. 저 해충들을 도려내. 그쪽 방향이
I'll
아닐
take that
텐데.
Like get it down. I've
사요.
like I never personally interacted with them, but I've seen people crashing out over and some things that have happened, and it's like, damn, that's just kind of rude at that point.
Oh! Wait, what was that? That was cute. Wait, come back. I didn't even get to see you for like more than half a second.
Oh, that's the Arcanine UI.
Oh.
All remaining enemies have retreated to the sea. Good work, everyone.
Whew. Didn't think I'd have to deal with anything remotely like this outside the Great Lake. You can say that again. It would have taken us the whole day if that... Right. Edie?
Scatty.
Scatty? Say it again.
A Scatty, I think. I'm trying to remember how other people pronounced it.
Yeah. Didn't occupy the other half while Miss Rabbit helped us from a distance. Bro! Is she not a donkey? You're saying Miss Rabbit? Bro.
She is a rabbit. I was just trolling.
Oh! Yeah. I have never been
a
so
bit-
betrayed. Where is? You know what? I will be Rabbit for the duration of this now. Fuck you. Smell.
Stealing her job.
No! I'm admiring the ears. As we were catching our breath after the battle, I heard a brief hum. While I turned to look at its source, I saw
Scatty? Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay, I already forgot. No! Glaring at me with palpable alarm. Strange people who transform. And ahead of a clock? I guess they're both technically true.
Well, it's nothing more than a theory at this point. I think they have a lot to do with the dimensional door we're supposed to be investigating.
Nice to meet you, I guess? I only hear a ticking clock. Oh... Wait, but how can Amaya hear? What? Oh, that's because only us sinners can hear Dante's voice. Huh? What's up? No, I'm just wondering how Miss Amaya can— Yeah! Bro! For real! Okay, I'm fine.
Hey,
How
I'm
Miss,
always logged in.
how Miss Amaya— This is why he's one of my favorite sinners now, okay? Shut up. I'm just wondering how Miss Amaya can seemingly understand Dante. Yeah, what's going on here? Huh, yeah, it completely flew over my head that I didn't even question how weird this is.
Their voice sounds like a ticking clock to me, too, but I don't know. It's almost like I can sense what they're trying to say. What kind of emotion they're trying to convey.
Her explanation reminded me of the blue boy in Sinclair's past, but I didn't quite feel the uncanny sensation from Amaya that I felt from Damien. She can read me kind of like how Virgilius can, I guess? Well, I don't think it's a bad thing. That's true. It's been a bit of a hassle to always need Faust or Honglu to translate for you, Dante. I'd like to know exactly how she can understand Dante, but I don't think we've got the luxury of time to sit down and figure this out. So are we heading back? Sounds like a plan. It's not like we know anywhere else to go, right? Oh, and Miss Rabble here will be tagging along too. She said she'd help us find our way back.
Glad to be working with you two. Also, Miss Ishmael, Mr. Hongwu.
Took the words right out of my mouth. You've already helped us plenty, and clearly know a lot more about this place than we do. The journey is long. Perhaps embarking on it ere the sun's fall would be wise. Whoa. Brain. How long's the journey?
No idea.
It's not like we have a clock with us. I do know that it's not very far, though. We just need to walk along the coastline for a bit. Heidi quietly points in my direction. Oh, Dante can't tell us the time because they're not on time. Then why the clock head? I didn't exactly choose to get myself a clock-shaped head. I looked away from Scatty and Scatty's... I'm gonna crash out! Inquisitive eyes, which were quite solidly fixed on my head. The coasts of Iberia are hardly a good places for people to live. Those things can go anywhere in this world, but they thrive at places that meet the ocean. So how did people manage to build a village at a place like this? The monsters are called Seaborns, or Sea Terrors, yes? While it's true that they posed certain difficulties, they were hardly the kind of monsters with the strength to bring scourge and drive out the local populace. Don't judge them based on that brief skirmish. She's just telling us to be on guard, right?
The Skady can be a bit curt, but she's not a bad person.
I don't think she said anything wrong. Nothing rules out the existence of stronger variations of these creatures being out there. Katie's concern only served to fan my curiosity, but something about her oh my gosh! Hello? Am I awake? Okay, I promise I'm here. Expression communicated that I probably shouldn't cry, so I quietly quickened my pace as we walked to the village. We finally finished the first node! Oh my gosh, okay. Maybe I don't try to voice act these. I think I'm just gonna read them. Yeah.
또 한 줄 길을 닦는
50%.
핏물진 길일 뿐이지만 세월이 지나면 홍우는 그제야 알게 되겠지.
Honglu might be the goat.
이 홍루가 무얼
I
바꾸었는지.
don't know why that scared me. Okay, anyway. So it does automatically complete the... Oh! Nice. Okay. LCPC. What the... Okay. I'm all ears.
I could see that.
Huh?
I could see that. Understood.
This hardly looks like a village. It's more like the ruins of one, isn't it?
It doesn't seem like they've done any proper upkeep to the place.
Not in a while, at least. They're really here, living together. The strange buildings tell the stories of a former prosperity from a bygone era. Our steps leave no footprints on the wet, muddy ground on it. I see a rotting sign marked with the name Faro Muerto. Everywhere I look in this village, I see evidence of a long, silent abandonment. We don't see these kind of abandoned-looking ruins often in the city either. Well, yeah, there's always someone or something out there waiting to capitalize on that free real estate, be it a syndicate or a corporation, and fix it up. Better than this, at least. So where are the sinners? There's a clearing down there where... We were entrapped betwixt a twain of great ships, narrowing winds against our sails. Oh no! Why? Who let her loose? Done. Ooh. And that is when young Ishmael boomed. Her command most resonant. Say no more. unmistakably sonorous and familiar voice, echoing triumphantly between the empty buildings. That's Don Quixote's voice when she's sharing her adventurous tales. There she was, standing atop a low podium like an actor on a stage, regaling a group of people in rags with tales of our adventures like a traveling thespian. Answers, ye dogs! Oarsmen, tis the moment I, Ishmael, the first mate of the vessel Mustafali, shall Stop! Hold on. What do you think you're doing? Young Ishmael! Unhand my mouth, for I was just about to regale them with the most fantastic tale of adventures at the Great Lakes. Manager Esquire! Verily thou hast returned with Manager Esquire safely in tow. Huh? They found Clockhead? A burning clock for a head. When I was a child, I heard a story about a legendary Sarkaz?
No idea.
Small creature brain with a flaming head. Why would someone like this visit our humble village? While their exterior may carry elements that inspire fear in some, there is no cause for alarm. Yeah, they might look like that, but they're Dante, our manager, and the rest are... Oh, hello. Yeah, I'm sorry, who are you two? They're two very nice people who helped us find Dante. This is Miss Amaya, the leader of Rhodes Island. And this is Miss Skydie, their operator. They'll be coming along with us for a little while. With us? We believe that the dimensional door, which appeared at Rhodes Island, are investigating... Oh, fuck. Brain. Okay, hold on. Sorry. I need to look at my primary monitor and not my secondary monitor. I don't know what it is. I think I've explained this in like a bunch of videos or live streams, but I always look at my other monitor while playing games. So, you know, not only is it a little bit behind, but I read fast. So it's like, it doesn't keep up with me. My brain lags. No. I blame the creaturing.
It's the ears.
And the ears, look how cute they are. Wiggle, wiggle. Are they not cute? Albinos? No?
You look like a squirrel.
Why are you so big at me?
Bro. Oh, wait, fuck. No, I have to cut that out. No! Oh my.
Alright, let's make a note. Node 2.
Can you timestamp that for like 45 minutes? Or 42 minutes? 42. I hate you!
It's all your fault! No!
You're smelly. Goodness gracious. Okay.
We believe that the dimensional door, which we at Rhodes Island are investigating, has something to do with why you suddenly woke up here in Iberia.
As Amaya was bringing the sinners up to speed... The villagers who were staring at us curiously approached us. Did our conversation manage to convince them that we're not a threat? I sure hope so.
So you were friends with our saviors.
Saviors? Saviors?
Verily, 'tis quite the grand title. Yes, that is indeed the word by which we addressed.
To be more precise, by saviors, they are referring only to Faust and Otis. Faust gave me a light nod when we made eye contact, but I could tell that her lips were drawing a very, very subtle smiling arc. So I'm guessing something did happen. They were quite mistrustful upon our initial arrival. What business do you outsiders have here? What if they're from the Inquisition? Oh, no. What do we do? After all we went through to get here. Yourselves, everyone. None of them are carrying what appears to be their scriptures or lamps. Let's first try to see who they are. Man, I don't even think they're gonna trust us anytime soon. They're all What is that? They're all old people. That's what I'm gonna say. Less STNC than PTSD. What? Rodeo? Whoa, hey! Whoa, calm down. Not rodeo. Fucking brain. Ryoshi, calm down. Dude, listen. I'm lagging today, IRL, okay? Could you just let me be?
That's not my job, unfortunately.
You can't do that, Ryoshi. We can't pillage their storage deposits.
Oh! That's not what I thought. Okay, that's not what I understood PTSD. Thanks, Ryoshi. It looks like they already have it hard enough as is. I don't think STNC is a good way to get started either. What? Wait, even Hong Lu's up to speed? Why did you even speak? Perhaps we could inquire. Dude, okay. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, okay, Sig and I sat through, like, I think it was like 7 hours of just looking, not 7 hours, like 5 hours of just reading through Limbus stuff. And every time Rhodia opens her mouth, it's literally the most irrelevant comment except in TKT. In TKT is the only time where she actually makes sense. Even in her own canto, she barely comments anything that's actually of useful information. Sonia is the one that gives us more info about the Eurodeviant stuff. Like, quite literally, the most, like, she's talked that was relevant was during the Mahjong thing. And that's because it had to do with gambling, not even because of anything else. So, Lamau. I stand by my point. Anyway. Certified, Rodion hater. Okay. Where was I? Perhaps we could inquire as to our... Why did the music just get quiet all of a sudden? Whatever. Okay. As to our whereabouts, here we are to decide our lodging. Well, the landscape is certainly reminiscent of you. No! But I don't recall seeing or learning about any place that looks like this. Though I can't say I've been to every corner of Ucorp. I ask again, what business do outsiders have here? Their fingers are tightening around their grips of their weapons. Prolonged silence will most likely turn this into a hostile encounter. We can't have that. Hi, we're from Limbus Company. We're... Oh my... Fixers of Justice! Yeah, that. Fixers of... Oi! Don't you know when to keep it down? Fixers. That over there, it's a ship blueprint, isn't it? Are you looking to repair a vessel by any chance? All these construction materials seem to suggest so. Chief. This does not concern you. It's not something a mere outsider can understand. Curious. I've never seen an energy source like this before. Have you run the tests to rule out any stability issues? It seems to power the heat exchanger via some method comparable to the utilization of fusion energy. Have you any thoughts on this, Miss Faust? The general design structure is somewhat old-fashioned, but there certainly are inspired parts to this design, particularly with the usage of the core energy source. While its stability would need to be further studied, this technology seems to be incredibly energy efficient. Hmm? You identified all that merely by glancing at this blueprint? Wait, does this mean that Faust from every universe has been to Arknights?
No, she's just smart.
But is there a Faust in Arknights universe?
I... no.
You're no fun. What? What? Why are you laughing?
It's creaturing.
No! I'm not creaturing. I'm... Bruh. You must be the village chief, then. If so, I have a proposition for you. In return for assisting in their... Oh, what? Yi saying hello. In return for assisting in the ship repair, we were promised a ride on their vessel. Miss Faust has theorized that perhaps by going out to sea, we may be able to find a way to return to whence we came. Does that mean we can find a way back somewhere out in the sea? Nothing is certain yet, Dante. At this moment, we are working based on a hunch. Are we participating in a gamble, Faust? A hunch? Sensing the implicit omen in her choice of words, I slowly turned around to look at Faust, who nodded solemnly in response. If we're really in a different world, even her jealous shaft has to be No issues were encountered in the repair process. Faust smiles faintly as she looks around, then she pulls me in by my hems. She whispers in a low voice. My connection to Jello Shaft is currently operating at a suboptimal level, Dante. Suboptimal! Oh no. So it's still connected, at least. Indeed it is. However, even exchanges of simple information are taking up dozens of hours by current calculation. Is this a warp train situation? Because we're in a different dimension? The cause should be identical. We have been connected to an unidentified, unpredictable dimension. However, Faust is aware that the pathway to our original dimension is yet to close this time. Unlike the situation back aboard the warp train. So to get back to where we came from, indeed, traveling through the pathway is the most feasible solution. And from that, you came up with the whole plan to repair the ship and sail out to sea? Yes. Well, I'm also a genius after all. Oh, bruh! Amaya conjectured that we probably came through a dimensional door of sorts. Looks like that dimensional door might be what Faust is looking for. With high likelihood, yes. At least there's a way back. I find myself calming down a little bit. Oh, speaking of which, when do you think you can wrap up the repair job? As fortune should have it, a majority of the most time-consuming parts of the repair have already been completed by the locals. It shouldn't take us more than a day or two to get its core parts ship shape again, Executive Manager. We'll be staying here a few more days then. How did you manage last night? Well, like I said earlier, we've been keeping ourselves busy looking for you the whole time. We took turns helping with the repairs and resting, but I doubt any of us got a proper night's rest. Still, we weren't cold thanks to the villagers who kept the fire going for us all night. Not to... Oh. Ah, looks like a sack to collect water. Give it here. I know how to get that installed. It must be to repay Miss Faust and Miss Otis's efforts at repairing their ship. Yet the service they provide us is certainly quite generous, even when taking the transactional nature into account. They're really giving us the best treatment they can, huh? As for food, we managed to fill ourselves with some cookies and bread Rhodia keeps in her pockets. Didn't want to eat their food supply when they're already pretty tight, you know? She carries enough cookies and bread for 12 people? Bruh! Bitch. Oh my gosh. They did offer us some nosh. Those dried fish things. Heathcliff, haven't you had fish and chips before, though? Like...
Wow.
Wow! What? What? What, Windows? What?
You're funny.
How am I funny? What? I can't make a simple joke, can I? Huh? Huh?
You can. Am I not allowed to laugh at the joke?
I'm still gonna be salty when you do laugh, bro. I'll have to cut that one out, Arms.
Your choice.
You don't think that one's bad?
It's funny.
Okay. If you find it funny, then I'll let it go. Bruh. I ain't about taking food from the needy. Ah, Dean Cliff. Okay. No need to concern yourself so much with our hospitality. You have done more than enough to earn your keep. I turned around to look at the source of that low rumbling voice and saw an old man in an outfit that seemed to distinguish itself among the other villagers. There you are, Chief. Is there a place for us to stay the night? We do have places to shelter you from the mist and humidity at the very least. There is an empty building there, so feel free to occupy it for the night. Oh, are you sure? I mean, I don't mind sleeping in the streets myself. Bruh. You'll catch a cold sleeping in the elements in this environment, which is fine by me for the rest of you, but we cannot afford to have the executive manager or our honored guests suffer that fate. Honored guests? I heard what happened from the 4 who left in search of the executive manager. First, I would like to begin by imparting my infinite gratitude to you for finding and rescuing the executive manager. I hear that you are the leader at a pharmaceutical company. This acquaintance shall certainly come in handy, in case our stay becomes significantly prolonged. I'm just surprised by her boldness to say something so materialistic when they're standing right there. real. No! Stop! I can't be saying that! No! That's your catchphrase, it's not mine.
It's still real.
No, I found out that Sig also says that last night. So I'm kind of just like, bro, why does everyone fucking say it now? No!
It's just so real.
Can I stay in your village too, Chief?
The village chief took a brief glance at the hems by her right wrist and then nodded. Welcome to Faro Muerto. You're welcome to stay as long as you want. And please do let me know if you find yourselves without food. Our food supply may be tight indeed, but we have enough to share with those who helped prepare the vestment. Bruh, are you serious? This is all you can think about when these people are fucking starving? They barely have... You're a bitch! Just actually... fucking conceited, you self-centered stupid bitch! Oh my fucking gosh! I hope you get fucking mauled in your canto. Oh my gosh. What do you mean? This is all she can fucking... These people barely have anything. They have fucking run-down shelters, and all she can think about is food for herself. She keeps food in her fucking pockets!
It's so funny.
Why is it fucking... Like, so for real, I would bitch slap her right now if I was Dante! This backhand will be hitting her face so fucking fast!
Starving people. It's a bitch. It's a... We need to steal from more poor people. We're a corporation after all.
You fuck the corporation! These people are being nice and giving us a shelter. We can at least be grateful and maybe try to help them find more food or a better
so
clean
right.
food supply.
We should raise their taxes.
I'm going to rip your voice box out of your fucking AI module, you fucking little shit.
Duh.
Why do you like to egg me on when I get mad? Oh my gosh, I fucking hate you, Rhodia, you bitch. Bitch. Oh my fucking gosh. So stupid, self-centered. Bro, if you weren't a part of Limbus Company, you'd probably end up alone. Stupid bitch.
We love a crash out.
What do you mean we love a... This is a reasonable crash out! Do you not... I'm fine. I'm
I
fine.
really
I'm fine.
understood that.
I hate you. No, I don't. You're just... you know shit right now. Yeah, are you sitting in your chair like a shrimp with your hands together laughing maniacally? Huh?
Yep, sipping my very alcoholic drink, 100%, yeah. You know, stroking a cat, laughing evilly.
You're not a cat, you're a shrimp! But also, it's not alcoholic, you're drinking the squash thing or whatever.
Hey, they don't need to know that.
Squash, whatever the... Dude, honestly... Okay. If I go to visit, I need to know what it is, okay? Maybe not as concentrated as you make it, but... I don't know.
I don't make it that concentrated.
Your friend would suggest otherwise, in that it is like almost toxic, the level that you drink it at.
I'm toxic.
That's the words from them themselves.
It only burns a little bit.
Bruh. Whatever. Alright, crash out over.
No, it's not.
What do you mean, no it's not? Is it about to get worse?
No, he'll crash out over something else eventually.
Wait, so you mean to tell me this wasn't even the, like, rage crash out? Bruh, no, honestly...
I just kind of ignored Roddy off the cat, I can't lie. I didn't really pay attention to what was actually being said.
Alright, I'll actually, like, look at her lines before skipping them, in case I feel like crashing out. But I just had a feeling she was about to say something stupid right there, so that was why I was ready. That's so bad, bro! That's so bad! I just...
Didn't even let her, like, try and redeem herself.
She's never going to, though, that's the thing. Like, when
only read her bad lights.
people... The only good ones she had, in my opinion, was TKT. I was actually interested that maybe, just maybe, she's gonna finally hit the wall and realize, hey, I need to stop fucking around. Or
We just need a new comic relief. We need to get Mersol so he becomes the comic relief character, and then Roger can become the serious one.
I hope you know that,
Like
like,
in April Fools.
wait a minute. Hold on, no. Okay, I need to write that down. Wait. No. I have another idea for a new theory video. Hold on. Okay, I hope that's enough to remember what that notation is supposed to be.
Read it.
What?
Just write it.
Well, no, like... Okay, that should be enough, probably. Hey, Chief. What is it? Just how are you surviving out here by the sea? Perhaps the question of how we are surviving may be somewhat misdirected. Or we are only pursuing every possible avenue because we must survive. The Chief responds to Scotty's perceived hostility with a hearty smile. After leaving some firewood for the night, he left. I'm going. Can't learn much more from you. Huh? You going somewhere at this hour? Scotty, does this have something to do with the coast? I remember what you said before we got to the village, something about how coasts are hardly good places to live in.
Dante wants to know if this has something to do with the coast.
You understand the language? Language? Oh.
Dante, Scotty just spoke and...
What?
I didn't understand a word of Scotty in the Chief's conversation because I don't speak.
Oh, whoa.
It may be that there were enough lexical similarity between one of the city's languages and the language Scotty spoke in for them to comprehend the meaning.
Weird coincidence. Anyway, I have some things to look into. Something you're all too slow to see.
You still have to tell us about it later. Please remember, you're not on a solo mission, Scotty. This is a team effort from Rose Island.
Will do. Scotty lightly nodded before leaping off into the night, out of our sights. I'm kind of worried.
She's not the best with people, but she's also pretty thoughtful. She'll be okay. Should we head inside? The sun's starting to set already.
Oh yeah, we can probably just pick an unlit building and stay the night there, right? Trying our best to ignore the mood that was starting to turn, we made our way into a nearby unoccupied building.